Hey Rob, just a short video to answer your bulletin there, because obviously it's directed at me and something I've said in a recent video where I showed that basically, Interpol has issued a red level, a red notice, arrest warrant for Assange, whilst they put out an orange notice concerning Gaddafi. And I was trying to show that this shows that there's been a disproportionate response from the international community with regards to Assange. That Gaddafi's just got an orange notice and Assange is on a red notice. And Rob, you put this bulletin out saying, do some research first, please. It would help if you actually knew what these notices were issued for. So I'll give you that clarification now. So yes, a red notice from Interpol is issued to seek the arrest or provisional arrest of a wanted person with a view to extradition. So it's relevant to the case with Assange. Yes, okay. An orange notice is to warn police, public entities or other international organisations about potential threats from disguised weapons, parcel bombs or other dangerous material. So they're two very different reasons for giving these warnings, absolutely. But the point is still the same, that Assange is being hunted by Interpol, okay, before actually being charged with anything, just for questioning, right? Which is fine, that falls within the remit of the red notice, to seek the arrest or provisional arrest. So it fits you within that. That's fine. I'm not saying they've issued it incorrectly. I'm saying it's disproportionate when compared to how they're acting on other things. With a Gaddafi, they've been issued an orange notice, which is to warn public entities about potential threats from disguised weapons, parcel bombs, and other dangerous material. But it's still a disproportionate reaction. Gaddafi is something with a long, proven history of human rights abuses, of massacres. There's more than enough fucking reason to put out an arrest warrant or even a provisional arrest warrant for this guy, okay? I mean, we invaded a country, Iraq, and threw billions of dollars at the arrest of Saddam Hussein. Gaddafi is someone who's responsible for just as heinous types of crimes. So why did we not put out an attempt to arrest or capture him? It's still a disproportionate response, and that's the point I'm making. So yeah, you can go. You love to do this, Rob. You love to nitpick and play semantics games and try and make out that there's some hypocrisy there, that I'm lying about stuff. I'm not fucking lying. You're nitpicking. You know the point I was trying to make. So fuck your bulletin. And yeah, a red notice is issued for the arrest or provisional arrest of people. But is it usually used for this kind of thing, for questioning relating to these kind of charges? I don't know. Let's look at the Interpol website and let's look at recent red notices. So you've got Al-Kwashima Adel, Al-Amari Moteb, Al-Fari Abdulrahman, Al-Hamadan Suleiman, Al-Lai Amro, Al-Dahab Al-Abdullah, Al-Farah Abdul Salam, I can't pronounce these names, Al-Harbi Adel, next page, let's have a look. Oh, Al-Habri Walid, Al-Handi Haslim, Al-Ajani, I can't pronounce these names, but look, yes, lots of people from Saudi Arabia, lots of Saudi Arabians there, next page, more Saudi Arabians with names that I can't pronounce. Lots of Middle Eastern, probably terrorist suspects, would you think, maybe? Wild guess, potentially, insurgents, this kind of thing, maybe? People associated with the insurgency, this kind of thing. Loads more names that I can't pronounce. Yeah, can't see too many Westerners on there. Is he a Westerner? No, he's from Mexico. Well, I guess, yeah. There's a Russian there, someone from Argentina, more Saudi Arabians. It seems to be that these red notices are pretty much issued against potential terror suspects. I could be wrong. I could be making wild presumptions, but let's look into all those names individually if you want. But the point remains, Rob, okay, yeah, you love to do this. You love to get me on little technicalities where I've been wrong about things technically. But the overall point that I'm trying to make is clear, okay? It's about the disproportionate reaction against Assange and WikiLeaks that we've seen from lots of different angles. It's not just this red notice from Interpol. It's the rhetoric coming from top-level politicians saying he's a terrorist, very, very prominent people saying that he should be assassinated, enemy of the state, this kind of thing. Shutting down, making internet companies shut down their services to WikiLeaks before they've even been accused of any crimes or charged, with any crimes. The point I'm making, Rob, is that this is indicative of a disproportionate response against a media organisation and an individual who is causing the US and other countries a lot of embarrassment, whilst on the other hand they turn a blind eye to grievous human rights abuses. Okay, in fact, not just turn a blind eye to, but actually aid and assist regimes that benefit the US, and you fucking know this. That's the point I'm getting at. Why would you argue against that point? That's what I'm getting at. You know that. But instead of commenting on these very important issues about the US propping up dictatorships and actually assisting in, not just turning a blind eye to, these terrible regimes, which you agree with, in your comments recently we've discussed this, and yes, this is something you agree on. That is a legitimate complaint. So instead of commenting on that, no, what you're going to make a video about today is my apparent misrepresentation of what a red and an orange notice from Interpol is. It's petty bollocks, Rith, and you're doing it because you disagree with me on WikiLeaks and stuff. Yeah, there's far more important things to talk about than the definitions of and what they mean of a red and orange notice from Interpol. Okay, and you know this. So you said you're going to make a video today. I'll put this one up now, and I'll just apply it as a response when you've got yours up, because I've got nothing else to say on the matter. You know the general point I'm getting at. It's disappointing that you wouldn't take the time to make videos in support of the far more important things that we do agree on. The US propping up and aiding human rights abusing dictatorships and regimes. That's a far more fucking important and damaging fact in the world than, Assange just fucking being a sleazy motherfucker, maybe, or this kind of thing. So yeah, that's all. I got nothing against you, Riff. I actually do like you. We disagree on this stuff. I just wish you wouldn't get personal like this. But what are you going to do? Okay, speak to you later. Bye.